Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. The sister of a woman who reportedly drowned on Boxing Day has spoken exclusively to Hot 7 News about the incident, which has left her and her loved ones shocked and saddened. Kalimba Abdul Wahid lamented the news of the death of her sister, Kiran Benoit. Her death occurred on Wednesday, the 26th of December at about 10:15 a.m. According to police reports, officers attached to the Police Marine Unit in Castries responded to a report of a suspected drowning at Shock Beach. There, the body was recovered and later identified as 52-year-old Benoit, who was a resident of Foasho Castries.
She's very religious. She attends the 7 Days Church. We do not know exactly how she died. We just heard that her body was found and it was for drowning, you know. We are waiting for a postmortem to be done, and we are waiting to hear what will be said about her death.
Right. So
at the moment.
So how's the family taking her passing so far?
Well, everyone was shocked by what happened. They couldn't believe how she passed away tragically like that.
Benoit was formally pronounced dead at the Victoria Hospital biomedical practitioner. A post-mortem examination is scheduled for a later date. Angry residents of Rosehill are calling on WASCO to fix a burst pipe in the community which they say has been spewing for nearly a month.
Water is life. This is the motto of the island's sole water and sewage company, WASCO. However, according to irate residents of the Rosehill community in Castries, this is not the case. Upon examining the aftermath of a fire which ripped through the community in the early hours of New Year's Day, Hot 7 News was approached by two members of the community who were eager to point out an issue of a ruptured pipeline which they said has been ignored by the water company for nearly 1 month. Standing next to the clearly corroded line with water spraying out of it, Timothy Moses did not mince his words about his anger over the wastage of water.
It's over 3 weeks now. I called WASCO the very first day that this pipe got busted. Okay? And up to a day like today, WASCO has not shown up to at least address or attend to that matter, which I find is very reluctant of WASCO. And I was expecting much better for the amount of water that they're charging us for and we're not using, the amount of water that we're paying for this, the amount of money we're paying for the siltation of dam, and up to now the siltation of dam has not started. I want WASCO to address this matter. It's not a fountain. We don't have any fountain in Rosehill, so please come and address that matter. That is a 2.5-inch pipe, okay? We have our neighbor here she walked up to WASCO to report it. And up to a day like today, WASCO has not showed up. Okay? So WASCO, I want you to be more concerned because we have concerned citizens who are more concerned about you. Okay?
And water is life. So
and if water is life, why are you wasting life? You know, I mean, water's supposed to be life. Why are you wasting life?
Another concerned citizen eager to air her grievances was Marcella Justin. She said she has been a resident of the area for over 30 years, and during that time, her community has been neglected like it was a slum.
When the pipe was down there, my daughter called. Weeks, nothing. I go up there, I make a report. They went to the computer, they saw where my daughter made the report. Up to a day like today, they have a whole month. They cannot come and fix that. And we need the bigger pipes down here. We have gone for that too long. They have raised that the thing 60%. How many times they raise the water bill? And they say after they raise it, they'll put bigger pipes and fix it. After that pipe goes down there, I go to them, they say, no, it's not right for the dam. The conversation changed one time. You understand? We need bigger pipes here ASAP. Stop that nonsense they're doing right now. People paying for water. Rosehill have zombie and things so saying. They have doctors. They have teachers, They have policemen. They have lawyers, they have supervisors, they have managers, they have construction workers here, they have educated people, they have people with their university degree like my children and all of them. You understand here? Don't take Rosehill as if it's a ghetto. They have educated people living here and we need service for our money.
Justin relived the night of the fateful fire, saying firefighters encountered problems because of WASCO's failure to correct the issues. She said the water company's priorities are on money rather than life.
We took the hose, many people put their hose together, hours, and we joined it, we tried to fight the fire. Water wasn't even coming through, the wasn't getting water from the pipe. You understand? You wasn't getting little water, the flow wasn't even reaching there. The fire engine couldn't come up. You understand? Then reach there, what? No water. You understand? They need to stop that. They say water is life. Water is not life for them. Water is life when they disconnect us and they have to come and take their money. That is what it is. But water is not life for them. Their money, that's life for them. Because when you're not paying them, they come and disconnect you ASAP. But to come and fix the pipe and do what they have to do for people to get proper water, they're not doing it. So water is not life for them. Money, that's their life for them.
Coincidentally, whilst on site, a Wasco vehicle arrived on the scene. However, the two workers walked straight past the busted pipeline and went on to conduct other affairs. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
Irate retired teacher Joyce C. Ford, who suffered injuries after falling into a hole in the concrete pavement in the city, says her case is not being given due diligence and is being put on the back burner by the CCC. She spoke to Solange Alfred.
A week before Christmas, retired teacher Joyce Ford never thought that her shopping money would have gone into doctor bills and medication after sustaining injuries to her leg as a result of falling into a space between concrete slabs near the Derek Walcott Square. Ford informed Hot 7 News that she alerted the Castries City Council of the unfortunate event and went through the necessary procedures outlined by the CCC. But her efforts to collect on the monies that she spent at the doctor has yet to be reimbursed.
I went to get this done at the health center the next day, that's the 18th, so it would have been Monday the 17th. And look at today's date. You understand what I'm saying? I am not satisfied with the way I am being treated, because if it was a foreigner, they would have dealt with them already. I took money from my bag to attend, and the slab was defective. There was a big crack. As soon as I got there, Mr. Wicks or whatever his name, when I told him where I fell through, because Hobbies, that's where all the French people go and shop, he ran over to go and see the crack. I wasn't making it up. Mr. Jason took all my receipts from me and told me he'll be calling me. Like by Thursday, that was the Monday. He told me by Thursday, that was the Christmas holiday, he'll be calling me. He never did, so this morning I show up. He still didn't see me.
Hot 7 News caught up with Jason Holdenseed, Press and Communications Manager at the Mayor's office, who, while sympathizing with the injured victim, explained that at the time, the Castries City Council was inundated with work.
I spoke with the young lady in question, and I did indicate to her that the relevant information and all the documentation given will be submitted to the office, and then someone will contact her. I think it was last week Friday. Today is Monday. So while I sympathize with the individual, I would beg for her patience, because we at the Mayor's office we're swamped with, with producing ASU Square.
Hollenseed added that the incident will be looked into further and given the necessary attention from the council, as it remains their priority to ensure the upkeep of the city. As for the location in question, a brand new concrete slab now sits where the once defective slab was situated. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
Thank you, Solange. The Mayor of Castries is expressing satisfaction with the turnout at the just concluded two-day ASU Square festivities. According to the Mayor, ASU Square is reverting to what it once was, a festival of togetherness. Nisha Charles reports.
Shoulder to shoulder, bumper crowds and a sea of frolicking children. These were the images described by Castries Mayor Peterson Francis as the two-day festivities on ASU Square came to a close. While some complained that the venue had become too cramped to host the event, the mayor insisted that rubbing shoulders with your neighbor is what should happen at ASU Square.
At the time when Square started, and you find that it have always been rubbing shoulders. The square is not too small. The square will never be too small. And you're not going to hear people saying that the square is too small. It have always been a situation where we rub shoulders. It doesn't matter if we have to bounce with each other. That is Square. That is what it is all about. When you went to Bush's shoe, what happened? You see a set of people on one side And I said, you saw the place is empty. We didn't have that camaraderie, we didn't have that love. So square will always be square. Square is not something about space. Square is people.
This year, the event paid even greater attention to the children and incorporated a number of activities to suit them.
What it used to be is that it used to be for children. And if you look around, you'll believe there are more children than adults. That will just show you the number of parents who have brought out the children.
Rounds of applause went to the City Council and the City Constabulary for the police presence at the event, which made it safe and enjoyable for all.
I have seen a lot of policemen around, tight security, and especially the music on the stage. Everything is okay. It's a big change.
Trust me, the square, mad. I like it. It's good. Violence free, smoke free. The officers on zone, big up themselves.
Astor Square festivities took place at the Derek Walcott Square on January 1st and 2nd, 2019. For the Hot 7 News, Nisha Charles reporting.
Thank you, Nisha. This is the Hot 7 Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more coming up after the break.